plank variations, and homemade ice cream.
TTwins here. Aim, law. Can you guys tell us apart? We'll test you guys. So our videos, let me speak. Our videos, we have so much passion about health and fitness, and we just want to be able to share, you know, our experience, our expertise, our knowledge, you know, just coming from the heart, you know, sharing it with all you guys, whether it's healthy recipes, it's exercises of the day. We are very big on form, so you can always kind of, you know, our promise to you is that we'll give you guys moves with the form included, so you guys know actually how to do it. Some live classes, workouts. Again, if you guys have any, you know, suggestions, please feel free. Again, share the video, like, comment. We appreciate all the love. We want to help as many people as possible. So again, share it, and we feel free to message us as well. One of us will get back to you. We'd love to connect with as many, can we speak, as many of you as possible, and that is the truth. So. All right, guys. Go like, comment, share.
Today we have a how-to, and our how-to is how to plank. So Amy's speaking. You got Law on her plank hold. She's been holding it for about 30 seconds. A little delayed on the video. So plank form, Lauren is holding correct plank form here. Her neck is relaxed. Her belly button is engaged here towards her spine. She has a neutral spine. Her body's in a straight line from her ankles to her head. So you want your shoulders, hips, and ankles all in a straight line. Your fingertips, Lauren can keep her hands there, or she can put her palms down on the floor and fingers facing forward. And again, her head isn't bobbed up. She's keeping, so we want to keep our neck in line with our spine, neutral alignment, and just holding here. Make sure you're breathing. Glutes are engaged. Working that core. So the plank is great because it's engaging not only your core, but it's working your shoulders, your arms, your glutes a little bit, and really feeling a total body exercise here. This is a great ab exercise. Incorporate this in pretty much all of our programming. How you doing, Law?
Feeling great. Starting to shake.
All right, so Lauren now, she's been holding great plank form. She's now going to show some things not to do. So again, the idea of the video is how to plank. We're also going to show you how not to plank here. So how not to plank is to drive your hips up. Again, we're pretty much doing a downward dog here. We're not really working our core as much. Still might be feeling a little bit. Other thing you can do is drop your hips. And again, putting all the pressure on the lower back here, so we don't want to do that. So again, keeping those hips in line, or you can have your elbows out. Again, that's a variation of a plank if you want to put your arms out a little bit longer. But again, the idea is to try and keep those elbows straight underneath those shoulders. So Law, you can bring back those elbows underneath those shoulders, holding that nice, great plank form. Now we're incorporating some plank variations. So first one's going to be the hip drops. So again, Lauren's already in that plank position, but now she's going to shift those hips right and left, incorporating those obliques a little bit. Working that core. So again, just dropping that hip as low as you can towards that floor. Nice controlled. Again, we don't need jerky movements. Control that weight right and left. Next variation, we're moving on. We got plank jacks. Lauren's just going to hop those feet. So option one is tapping out right and left to pick up the intensity, jumping out into that plank jack. Again, the idea here is to not drive those hips up, keeping the hips as best you can, even with those shoulders hopping out. Last but not least, you got plank up downs. So low plank to high plank. So you're going to try and switch the hand you rise with. So you're in that plank, left hand, right hand, and back down. And as you see, working shoulders, triceps, core here. And again, the idea is to keep that plank form, not shifting those hips right and left. And breathing just like Lauren is. Giving us a smile. Woo! TTwins fit move. Some plank variations here. You're Well, I fucked up. Taped all the videos in portrait. Lesson learned. So now we're in landscape and we are finishing up our homemade ice cream. So, we do some frozen bananas, our almond milk, half a cup, threw some cinnamon in, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then to finish, we mix in some dark chocolate chips. So we measure those out with our handy dandy scale here. Turn it on for you all to see. So we got about 60 grams of chocolate chips. Threw those in, mixed it on up. Just finishing up here. The frozen bananas with the almond milk and some cinnamon in our Ninja. Mix that up nice and good. And then we
stopped halfway through, add in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Once that's all mixed, then we mixed in the chocolate chips, and then as our final product, we're gonna put it in the freezer.
And we blended it before we put in the chocolate chips.
Yes, so that they weren't too chopped up. But I guess if you wanted the chocolate chips extra fine, you could
So more like a chocolate chip cookie dough type consistency.
And kind of mix them in as it's blending. But we like them nice and whole, so. Now it's going in the freezer. So took it out of the freezer. I mix it up about once or twice in the freezer just because so kind of the frozen bits on the edges kind of get mixed up. So mix it up one more time here. And Amy and I don't really like it super solid. I like the kind of more frozen yogurt, soft serve feel. So I'm gonna scoop it now. Try to give Amy and I even proportions here.
Again, you can leave it a little bit longer.
Yeah, if you want it harder, just leave it in the freezer longer. We just couldn't wait.
Let's be honest. We're impatient when it comes to food, especially ice cream.
Chocolate chips, stuff it on top because why not? Oop, that was a little too much. So we're gonna save a few for Aim. Maybe a few more. It's a finished product. Thanks for watching. Go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat at TTwins Fit. Thanks.